What's the dealio, guys? What is up, man? What is going on? Today we gotta go take some photos. Go take some photos of the boats, man. Today's my day to go out and take photos. Today should be a very good day. It should be very calm day. So it's a very calm day on the water. It's gonna be very calm. It's gonna be very busy on the beach. It's gonna be a lot of people. So that's what the advertisers like to see in the photos. A lot of people around the boat, man, seeing the ad. So I'm gonna do the beach first. Then after that, I'm going to do the downtown Bay area. I'm gonna do that. I want to do it the other way. I want to do the bay first, then the beach. So after the beach shoot, I can just kind of relax. But it'll be much faster to do the beach first, get that done, and then I can just go into the bay. Do it that way. Because the last couple of times actually have been really nice. Ending shooting the beach. I say that because it's nice and calm, and then after I'm done, I'm at the beach, so I can kind of just sit there and relax for a little bit. So I really enjoyed doing that. But today, it's just not gonna happen. Today it's definitely not gonna happen. There's a couple of locations that are new that I want to try. So that comes into play, but I have to deal with 3 boats. So I'm gonna have to deal with B2, B3, and then B1. So 3 boats today, not 4, but 3 today. And the problem is, if I shot the beach second, I need to shoot B3 by 3:30 the latest, because they have to go in at 4:30. So if I shot the beach last, and let's say I got to the beach at 4 o'clock and I started walking up at 4:15, or let's say I got to the beach at 4:10 on the beach, I only have like 20 minutes to shoot with the boat. So it is only one ad playing, but still, it's just little too close. A little too close. That B3 would have to go in. So I decided just to do this. There'll be future times that I can do the beach second. But just another shoot, man. Today is another very beautiful day. It's basically just like yesterday. But today there's no clouds in the sky, completely blue. So that is very nice. It is a very nice day. I brought a hat today. Brought a hat so I can mic up on the hat. I'm probably gonna record only the drone clips, just because I don't want to. There's gonna be a lot of clients I need to shoot. There's like 10 for 2 boats, so I'm not trying to record the whole entire thing. I think doing drone work would be the most easiest, because I'm stationary, so I can just press play. I know I'm in the frame, and I know it will be a good shot for the YouTube video. So we will see what I decide to do. The direction I decide to take this video. I was even debating to record or not today, but it looks like I am recording. So at least for now, I'm gonna record this whole thing. could change when I'm in the car. All depends how I'm feeling, man, because I want to stay consistent with the YouTube videos. And yesterday I still had to finish the gym workout. It's basically done now. I just need to go through and color grade it, which then that takes a good amount of time to color grade it. Fortunately, when you add an adjustment layer and you put your preset on, only certain clips are gonna look how you want it, and the rest you have to adjust. In Final Cut Pro, there's a cool feature where you can match the other clip, so you can do it that way, but it doesn't actually completely match it. It changes the tone, the tone of the video. Instead of, I like my videos on the warmer side. They make it on like the bluer side, and I like to have a green tint to my video, and they have more of a purple. So it's like, it's not even color match. What's up with this feature? It's supposed to save you time and correctly color grade it by copying the other clip, but it doesn't with this. So whatever. But that's with an adjustment layer. An adjustment layer. Maybe if I put it directly on the clip, it would work. I can try doing that and see if maybe if that for sure will work. But I'm just trying to think if that's going to be more time efficient, which it definitely could be. So maybe I'll do that. Instead of, usually what I do, yeah, that's a hard one, because I'll see what I can do. So I kind of like to use an adjustment layer, because when I do that, I can apply the preset over it or on it, and then I can put the adjustment layer over all of the clips, including the drone shots and stuff. So I don't know. I will think about it. But we're getting on the flipping highway, man. The good old highway. Last night was not the best night of sleep. That's for sure. I'll tell you that. Not the best night of sleep. And I can't find my water jug. I legit cannot find my water jug. I could have left it at the gym, but I don't recall leaving it at the gym. So I don't know where that could be. But I think it's time for a new one, because that water jug is definitely from last year, but I don't know what point. So I don't think, that's the thing, man. Like, I love drinking a gallon of water, right? But it's like, I need to stop drinking out of this flipping plastic container. I know I can go and buy on Amazon or go to Dick's or whatever and buy a nice like gallon like metal one, but those things are so bulky and they're heavy, and it's just, I don't know. I just old school, man. I just like the jug. What is Dylan drinking? He's drinking out of the water jug. Like, I don't know why. And it's got a nice handle. Like, when you're drinking out of the jug, it's nice because there's a nice handle. And I know I could go buy another one, but actually making, a nice one. But I don't know. I lose the jugs pretty often. So there's something about water bottles too. People always lose water bottles or cups or whatever, that ones that you can reusable cups. Like, at least I do. I lose cups all the time, let's say. Yeah, whatever. But hopefully we're cruising the whole way down. It's 11:19, so there could be traffic on a Saturday, like usually there is at some point. And there's always traffic and stuff, guys, because the highway system, it's very narrow. Since since Miami is more like built on the coast, you only have so much room to build, and there's already, land already structured and built on. So they really can't do any expansion. So that includes the highway, and that includes Ocean Drive. Like, I only have to go like 14 miles, 15 miles, but it takes so long just because there's so much car congestion, and the highway is pretty narrow. Like, this is a 4-lane highway, so I wouldn't consider this narrow, but then it breaks down to like 3. So I'm coming up to a spot where there's traffic. There's always traffic at this spot. Always. Like most of the time when you drive this way, guaranteed you will be slowing down at this point every single time. And right now I am slowing down. There's exceptions of like it's 3 in the morning, but 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. or whatever. But not during the day, bro. There's always some congestion because people are getting off the highway, and at the same time, on the other side, people are getting on. So you got to merge lanes while you're on the highway to break it down to 3, and then there's a merging lane getting on the highway. So it always slows down here. It's weird. The highway system in South Florida is a little weird. And then there's a so-called fast lane, right? A fast lane with only 1 lane at some point, and then it kind of opens up to 2 lanes, but never gets any bigger than that. So there's 1 to 2 lanes, and the fast lane, you're basically in traffic too. So, and you're paying for those tolls. So it's like, what's the point? You're paying for the tolls. You're in the same scenario as the cars without the fast lane. So it's like, what's the point? And that's always a hit or miss too. Sometimes the fast lane is actually more efficient, but most of the time, like, if I'm in traffic, they're in traffic. So there's only 1 lane. So the person in front of you has to go a certain speed, and if that person doesn't go a certain speed, then the person doesn't behind you, and it just trickles down from there. Yeah, I'm just rambling about this traffic, man, because I'm in it all the time. It is insane. But I think we're gonna have to cut this clip, guys, because the battery, I have a charging kit, but the battery charging kit is not charging the batteries correctly. So this one's at like 33% when I hit record. I'm not sure where it's at now, since it's been on for quite some time. And then I have an extra battery, but that's at 50. So I was charging them all day and all night, so not sure what happened there. But let's cut this clip and let's see if I keep recording, guys. See if the trend keeps going on. All right. Alright, so I never filmed at the beach. Didn't want to do that. I was there for a long time, and there was a lot of clients I had to shoot, so I wanted to focus on what I was set to do today. So the beach shoot went very well. I spent a lot of time on the beach, so moments like that are great because you can concentrate longer on the beach. Today wasn't as crazy as it was last time with the amount of time I had, so that was nice. Went to this new place to shoot with the drone called Castaneo's. It's a really fancy, I think, Greek restaurant. Shot outside of the restaurant with the drone, got some sick shots. Yeah, spent a lot of time here. I hit 2 birds with 1 stone here. I parked the car in one location, flew the drone with the Castaneo location, and then also down the river west is Kiki by the river. So I ended up shooting that with the drone as well. So I hit 2 birds with 1 stone. So now we're going on to the 3rd location, and the 3rd location is going to be Crazy About You. I'm gonna fly the drone from there. That I might actually record it, just have some type of content other than me just talking in the car. But this also would be a cool video, just perspective from the car. I can make some cool B-roll of outside the windows. That's always fun. I did that the last 2 videos. That was pretty sick. For the one, I was stuck in traffic and I said, fuck it. I'm going to car talk all the way back. Well, not all the way back, but good majority of it. I think it was like 30 minutes I was just talking. So that was a crazy moment on the highway. And then I did some cool shots out the passenger window. That was sick. And then I put the camera with the tripod on the dashboard and got some cool kind of like aerial shots of the skyline of the buildings heading back home on Ocean Drive. It's crazy because so I have this tripod that I'm using for the car, and I've had this tripod since like 2017, never used it. Used it a couple times, and then here I am in 2025 using the same tripod. So sometimes don't give away your stuff or throw it out, because now I'm using it. I mean, it's really nice because you can hang it on stuff. So if I was at the gym, I can put it on the bar, wrap it around the bench maybe for angles and stuff like that. Cool stuff like that. This would actually be really cool for macro shots. So throw it at 16 millimeters, so super wide, but have it hanging really close. So it's got this cool aerial shot of me benching maybe. I can maybe play around and do that. See if it actually, my idea comes to fruition, I think is the right word to say. But man, guys, I am tired. I spent 3 hours on the beach taking photos. I was in the strongest part of the sun, so my face is red. I tan really nice. My body tans really nice. I think it was because my grandfather, he was a darker Lithuanian, so I think I got that from my grandpa. Because on my mom's side, there's at least 2 of us that tan really well, so I definitely got that from my grandpa. But my face gets red. My face gets really red, but my body does not. So my body does get red if it's getting used to the sun exposure again. But I've been in Florida, South Florida, for two years now. My skin is very well adapted to the sun now. I can say that. My butt cheeks aren't. My butt cheeks are white as a ghost. But the rest of my body is nice and tan. And it's nice because I got all that sun. And I'm going to Chicago next week, so I can have all that vitamin D for the week. I don't know if it's going to be sunny or what the weather is going to be back home, but usually it's always like bipolar, so it could be in the 60s, which it's supposed to be, but then it also could be shitty weather as well. But I know last year was nice weather, so I think it's going to be the same this year. Usually the weather, if you think it by year, it's usually trends to be the same. It's kind of interesting. Pretty cool if you pay attention that deep. Last year when I went, it was beautiful. It was in the 60s. I was wearing a flannel and a hoodie. That's my type of weather, like 60s, 70s. I can chill in 60s, 70s, man. But once it starts to crank up, I'll have to get over here. Let me do Porsche. Thank you. But once it starts to heat up, guys, it's kind of like, it's not over for me, but man, dude, it's not enjoyable to be outside to an extent. Like, it is enjoyable, but the side effect of it being so hot is, for me at least, I sweat a lot. Like, I'll have dripping sweat on my face for sure when it gets real hot, because it's almost like a steam room, man. It gets really hot, but like this time of year is so beautiful. Like today on the beach, I didn't sweat at all. I was on the beach for 3 hours and I was not dripping sweat at all. Like, it was just like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a dry sun, but there is a little bit of humidity for sure, but it's not like I'm used to for the last 2 years. Like the hottest day in Chicagoland does not compare to like Florida, South Florida, on their like mid summer day. Like it's insane. 100 degrees, but then with the humidity, it makes it like 110. It is crazy. So a lot of the Central Americans, they think it gets cold. Like right now, they think it's cold. Like it's crazy. Because Central Americans are so used to like the tropical weather that they're used to like just sweating their butt off all day and just sitting outside. Like I'm not, man. I'm from the Midwest where there's nothing but cornfields and gray buildings. If you're in Chicago, it depends where you are. It's just like, just funny. It's hilarious to think that. Oh, I see T2 over there playing the Mario ad, guys. Mario. Yeah. But I'm just rambling, guys. Just talking in the car. I was bumping a lot of music earlier on the beach. So it's an enjoyable time because I have my backpack on, I'm taking photos, listening to music, fly the drone, I can sit down a little bit, have the speaker going, chill, like get sun, feel the wind, ocean, hear it to an extent because I'm playing music. But one cool artist, guys, I would listen to is Landon Cube. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. Look up Landon Cube. There's a lot of features with him with Little Skies. He's got some great tunes. He's got his playlist, his albums are like, and EPs are definitely like a vibe. It's a type of music almost like the SoundCloud era. That's what I would say it as. It's just like when the SoundCloud era was at its peak in like 2016. SoundCloud era was 2011 to 2018, I would say. Man, I miss that era. Little Skies, Juice WRLD, Lil Nas X, XXX Extension or whatever it is. Blueface. Never forget Trippie Redd. Lil Tecca. Like, there's just so many good artists that came up around that time. It's crazy. And I don't know how old all of you guys are, but I'm 27, so 2011, 16 years ago. So I was 16. Yeah, 16 years old. That was a vibe, guys. So when I grew up, guys, I grew up in the era when YouTube first started, and I was a child. I was playing video games, so I'd watch a lot of YouTubers playing video games. Then I actually started a page playing video games and recording it on my DDR, I think it was called. And I did some commentaries playing Minecraft, Call of Duty, Black Ops, doesn't matter what game. Did that, fell off. But I was getting like 10K views on a couple of them. It was crazy. My voice was all fucking high and shit. This shit was hilarious. And then after that, man, then after that in the YouTube era, then Instagram came about. So when I went into high school, Snapchat and Instagram just started. Think how crazy that is, guys. When Instagram and Snapchat first started, I just went into high school. So I was a freshman. So I think my generation was the real generation that started like the popularity of social media and iPhones and recording and YouTube. Because when I was in high school, Vine, if you guys ever heard of Vine, it was similar to TikTok. Vine was exploding at that time. It was crazy. So I think we like started the movement because we're the kids, man. We were what year in your high school? 13? You started high school, right? 13, 14, no. 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope. So like 14, yeah. 14 to 18. Yeah, so for the 4 years, that's when all that social media stuff started. Pretty crazy to think about. Pretty crazy. And the stuff I would post on social media at that point was just like kind of just like just random stuff. There was no such thing as like themes and content, creating content, having jobs around content, and a lot of editing and Photoshop and Lightroom and Premiere Pro or Final Cut. There was not that much production. You kind of just posted pictures of whatever, and that's what you posted on Instagram. It's kind of fun during that time. Now you have to have a nice theme. You got to have a nice aesthetic. You got to have a niche. You got to figure all this stuff out in today's social media era. But I don't think this is like, we all think like this is like the peak of social media and YouTube and all that. I don't think that is the case at all, guys. When did YouTube start? 2004. So 11 years ago. No, 21 years ago. Jesus, 21 years. What? 2004. Yeah. 21 years ago. Yeah, 21 years ago YouTube started. But if you really think about it, it's only 21 years old. So so YouTube is just able to, now if you're in the US, able to start drinking. So like, think how early that still is. So like, take advantage. Buy a camera. Like, technology today is too convenient for not to post and create content. So what I originally, or what I did go to school for in college was a marketing degree. I got a bachelor's in social media and digital strategies was my major, is called. So that was in the marketing category. And then I minored in photography. And I just thought, all right, someday this is going to be very lucrative. I definitely need to learn marketing. If I learn marketing, I can learn how to market myself, market my businesses, market my brands, and really take deep dives and really understand what goes on. There's more than what goes on in just posting stuff and seeing it in person. Like, there's a lot that goes on. And now I'm learning out-of-home advertising, so that's another form of marketing. Like, it's pretty cool, guys. So grab yourself a camera, because if I never grabbed myself a camera, I would not be here today. I bought myself my first real camera that I bought. And after that, I took all of that tool and making a career out of it. So if you love photography and you have a passion for it and you have interest in it, maybe, hey guys, don't be shy. Just pick up the camera, take photos, take some videos, do a little vlog, do some street photography, do some portrait photography, do some studio photography, do some brand photography, do some car photography, restaurant photography. I don't know, just go crazy with the camera and see what you can do with it. Find your niche, find your style, and go for it, guys. Do it. But B1's gonna be coming up here shortly, guys. This battery is not that high. It's not that high. Does not have that much percentage left, so hopefully this clip is actually not too dark. The aperture is pretty wide, but the ISO is low, so hopefully I can make this clip a good clip in color grading. But we'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm probably just gonna leave it in the car, to be honest, and just make this a car talk video. My perspective from the car of today's work day. It's going well so far. Timing, I wish it would be a little bit better, but when you're in the mouth of the river in Miami, it's a lot, because the captains have to dodge a lot of charters today, and it's narrow, so you have to make long turns. You have to go all the way down to come back up, and all the way up to go back down. So I'm at this other location. I'm going to fly the drone, and this is going to be good shots that I can just do one nice long video and make one client happy because they want to post some stuff on social media with video. So stand by, guys, for the next clip in the car. In the car. And that is a wrap for today's shoot, guys. Today was a long day. Today for sure was a long day, man. Hold on, get situated with this mic right on my seatbelt. But yeah, today was a long one. I can say that. Just wrapping up now. It's 6:14. Not gonna get home probably till 7 o'clock ish. I ended up shooting Casa Nova, the restaurant. Then I did Sea Spice, Kiki on the River area. Then I did this restaurant Crazy About You, which is close to south of Brickell. Then I did south of Brickell, and then I did Bayside and then with the Ferris wheel. A lot of that was a lot of drone flying. I did get some camera shots at Crazy About You, and right on the walkway right there. But a lot of the base stuff today was all today was a drone focused day for sure, which is fine. It doesn't have to be all camera stuff all the time. If if the drone stuff is good quality stuff, then that can be definitely used like in a good for next week's edits. So a lot of stuff to edit next week. There's a lot of starting up because in March is probably the busiest time here in Miami for sure. Spring break, I think music festival week. So there's a lot going on in the Miami area because the weather's perfect. All the festivals and all the events happen during the winter time, and then during the summer there's nothing really going on because it's hot, really hot. So just gonna be driving home and cruising, man. Listen to music, kind of try to start relaxing but not relax too much that I'm falling asleep in the car, because that is definitely a side effect. After a long shoot, I'm in the sun all day, getting inside the car, out of the car, inside the car, outside the car. Takes a toll on the mental state and body. So fingers crossed I don't start dozing off, because I hate that feeling. That is the worst feeling. But we're just cruising down whatever street I'm on. I think it's Biscayne Bay. No, Key Biscayne, right? No, I don't know. I'm on US 1. That's what I'm on. That's the road. US 1, driving home. Miami Heat Stadium's right here. Pretty cool thing to see if you've never seen it before. Still haven't gone to a game yet. Been living here for 2 years. Haven't gone to a game. I think tickets are just like the price of what Bulls tickets are. I think around that price range. I have been to 2 Marlins games. That was a lot of fun. But I haven't been to the game when they have the stadium open. Both times I went were when it was very humid, so they had the dome. They had it covered. But man, what a day. Now I'm gonna have to be stuck in traffic, so that's gonna be a long one. But today's shoot, like I said again, great content. Spent a good amount of time on the beach, 3 hours taking photos. Made sure there was a lot of content. And then I got a good amount of stuff here in the Bay in a short time frame, which is only 2 hours. So I'm happy. Oh, damn, the car just locked on my extra skin by my tricep. But that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. This was just the car talk, the experience of my workday through the car. So I'm gonna wrap this up with taking the video towards me. Maybe we'll get some B-roll clips of outside the windows and stuff. That was a cool perspective the last 2 videos. Oh, fuck it, man. He's in the Hummer. He said, fuck it. I'm going to go over this. This is an undercover cop right there. No fucks given. But deuces, guys. Deuces.